to the lectern. And so I await MP Roseburg signing in, and then I will give MP Roseburg the floor. MP Roseburg, you have the floor.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you, Minister of Finance, sorry, for the presentation. I missed the part, seeing that I was a little delayed. Blessed day to my honorable colleagues as well, and the ones visiting in the public tribune, the ones listening online. I want to make a few remarks through you, Madam Chair. First of all, I would like to say that I do find it unfortunate that because of deadlines, which I understand there are deadlines, we as Parliament have to adjust our agenda. We should really take that in consideration in the future, seeing that we are currently, in my opinion, walking behind the facts, and that we are currently being rushed in this honorable house is not a nice feeling. Although I do understand that there are deadlines, but I do think we need to take a stand. That being said, a lot have been said by my colleagues, but I would like to add a few points. For the past few months, I have been addressing the rise in crime and how to tackle this, seeing my background as a criminal defense attorney and seeing it firsthand. This is also the reason why I have been asking a lot of questions in regards to the crime fund. I therefore find it pretty shocking to see, through you, Madam Chair, that we have currently a crime fund that is operating without a policy plan in effect. That is in violation with the law. And I keep on asking myself how that is possible. When I ask questions in regards to the budget amendment meetings we had in the Central Committee, it was answered that I was going to receive this draft policy plan, that it is the intention to draft a policy plan on a yearly basis, that they're currently working on the legislation in regards to the crime fund. So I'm asking myself, like, what is really going on, and how is that possible? Because if we're talking about this topic, and if we're stressing about this matter that the rise in crime needs to be tackled, let's at least tackle it based on the legislation and the policy plan that needs to be put in place. That's also the reason why I have submitted a Central Committee request for the Committee of Justice to come with a roundtable meeting, not to tackle the issue which we already know and the different reports that have already been written in regards to this matter. No, to come with concrete action plans in regards to that, and to make sure that we can make use of the crime fund to tackle this matter, especially seeing that in the different meetings that we had in regards to the budget amendment, it was communicated by the current Minister of Justice that the crime fund is being used to tackle the crime in regards to purchasing new police cars. But then on the other hand, the crime fund can also be used to tackle the current projects in regards to tackling the crime within the communities. And one of those plans have been one of my community safety project plans, which have been submitted the beginning of June, which also tackles the rise in crime in the communities. And this project will tackle the social but also the economic issues. And once you want to lower the crime, we need to improve the quality of life of the people of our country. So when you tackle poverty, you will tackle crime. And this can be done through the crime fund. So therefore, I was in the beginning thinking about coming with a motion in regards to this, but I'm not doing it. And why not? Because at the end, a motion is a wish. And seeing that I am part of the government and I'm part of the current coalition, I will make sure to monitor the matter and to monitor that the crime fund will be used how it should be used, and that we will be looking at adjusting when I will receive the policy plan, and if the policy plan isn't tackling it as yet, to adjust it and make sure that there is a two-way street to tackle this crime fund, to make sure that it will be used for justice-related matters, so as purchasing police cars to tackle the crime on one end, but on the other hand, as well, to tackle the crime, making sure that the community can feel it, that the community will be benefiting from those projects. Same as, for example, in Curacao, I have written an article in regards to that, so it will make sure that the community can feel the changes and can also benefit from those changes in regards to creating jobs and opportunities that will tackle the rising crime from within the communities. That being said, Madam Chair, I would like to tap shortly in regards to other motion that a colleague MP mentioned that he will be bringing forward in the second round. Not being sure if I will be there in the second round, seeing the current changes, I do want to make a remark in regards to that, because also I do believe, and I have been mentioning it for the past few months as well, also a proposal has been submitted in regards to that, and I have also brought it forward in the Central Committee meeting in regards to the relief to the community and in regards to the compensation in regards to GEBE. So therefore, I know there's a proposal there already, and that's why I myself didn't come with no motion in regards to that, because I'm awaiting for the execution of that proposal, or the adjustments made to that proposal so that it can be executed. But therefore, I do understand the importance of having relief for the people of St. Martin, because electricity is a basic right, and I do not understand that up to now, we as the people cannot enjoy our basic right. And if you cannot enjoy your basic right, at least until we will come to where we need to be, we need to have some kind of relief and understanding, and the people will only understand when they feel it, and there's understanding on their side as well. So that being said, I still will await the outcome of that proposal or any other proposal in that regard. And then I believe I will leave it for that at this point, Madam Chair. I think I addressed most of the points that have my attention in regards to this and which have not been brought forward as yet. I thank you.
Thank you, MP Roseburg. Are there any other speakers at this time? I would invite you to do so before we break for lunch, so that then ministers can start to work on the responses to the questions already posed. So we do have MP York, MP Doran at this time. MP Doran, you have the floor.
I know that was going to happen one day.